Check microphone, check 1 2 1 2. Microphone, check 1 2 1 2. Cheer, cheer, cheer. Cheer, 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 cheer. Can I live? Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Give me a one if y'all can hear me clearly. Hear me, clear me. If y'all niggas fear me, just say y'all fear me. Let's go. Let's go.
Rock stars. There's literally nothing like those wild parties. All I did was drink and party and go to rock concerts. So I got VIP access to a certain very hot rock star's room. This was getting a little intense for my liking.
What's your problem?
Okay.
Look, bitch, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you're no better than the rest of us.
Hey, come on, you gotta go. I'll call you.
Hey, what would you say if I were to tell you that rock stars like Terry would pay for your attention and you would be a multi-millionaire because of it?
1 2 1 2. Y'all let me know. Give me a one if y'all can hear me. Give me a one if y'all can hear me, y'all.
I'm Yoshi Lomax, superstar attorney at law and fugitive.
So, you're the famous Yoshi Lomax. Probably more infamous.
I'm on the run from the federal government for crimes that I didn't commit.
Gentlemen, I'm Deputy U.S. Marshal Sharon Starr. I'll be taking things from here.
Not to mention being on the hit list of at least 3 of Miami's major crime bosses.
I wanted to apologize in person for leaving so abruptly last night.
Welcome back.
That's Vladimir Kuznetsov, a Russian crime boss. He's been a suspect in over a dozen missing person cases.
I mean, I didn't get here to be this successful for doing things the American way.
I need a list of the jury for my case with Hanju.
Oh, really? What's that worth to you? Oh my God, you're such a good...
Mr. Santana is to be released upon processing.
So what do you know about Sheldon Chisholm?
What do you want to know about him?
I really need to know if you're going to take my case. I don't have time to play, Miss Lomax.
Money is not a problem.
You know anything about his case?
It's being handled by agents in my field office.
I've learned that in this game of life, in order to win,
Ready to dance?
you gotta play dirty. You might look at me and see a beautiful, confident, successful woman.
Congratulations, counselor. Yet another win.
But underneath, I'm flawed. I'm broken. And I'm scared. So I have no choice but to run until I can find a way to clear my name.
Miss Lomax is now considered a fugitive of the United States. Catching fugitives is my business, which makes her my suspect. You and your associates are relieved.
Look. She killed one of our own.
But I will not give up.
All right, people, listen up. Get a picture of Miss Lomax out there so the public knows what she looks like.
I will not give in.
Okay. People, we got a game plan. Let's break and execute.
I will not get caught.
Time to go hunt.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. We are back. Welcome. Yeah, it's on Tubi and Amazon, Tori. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we got some things we're going to get into. Some things took place yesterday. We got to get into everything. Shout out to Karen Sybil, man. Had a conversation with Karen Sybil day before yesterday. Good conversation. Shout out to her and everything she's doing over there, on Nicki Minaj's team, and she got a lot of stuff going on by herself as well. So shout out to her, man. We had a good conversation. Who else? So let's get going, man. There's a lot of stuff we want to talk about. Let me shout and see who's in here. Darius, what up? Tori, your beautiful self, what up? Smiling C, Lori, my boy Marcel, Sexy 60, Jocelyn, Dio, what up? Ariana. Everybody else who has not said anything, welcome to the Heaven Hollywood experience. The ultimate online conversation experience. So we're going to get into it, man. We got, if it's not the topic you want, just fall back and wait until we're done with it. And don't interrupt everyone else's experience. Because everybody comes in for a certain different experience, right? Everybody comes in to talk about something different. We don't all want to talk about the same thing. However, I get my topic from people suggesting, right? Shout out to Kenzo, man. We got the Bronx Island finally coming in April. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Bronx Island podcast with me and the girl Kenzo. Make sure you follow her on social media. So Megan Thee Stallion announced she was going on her Hot Girl Summer Tour. It's weird she called it the Hot Girl Summer Tour instead of like the Cobra Tour, something like that. Because Hot Girl Summer Tour, I guess Hot Girl Summer is like a timeless tag. Because Hot Girl Summer came out 2018? And I know she really never got a chance to do a tour, but 2018 is when Hot Girl Summer came out. But she is bringing Glorilla with her. Very interesting combination, right? Especially when you say that when you find out, or at least they stated that CardiB and Glorilla are cousins. Before I get into that, I know they explained how. Do you think they lying? Honestly, do y'all think it's not? I mean, it's not I've met cousins like later on in life that I never knew they were my cousin. So it's not like that's impossible. But do y'all think CardiB and Glorilla is just lying? Like did you really think they're real cousins? It's possible. I've met people that years later that was my cousin, and I knew them already, and I had no idea they was my cousin until we figured out later, like, oh my God, you're like really my cousin. It's definitely possible. What's up, Smiling? It's definitely possible. So let me see here. I'm going to bring up Megan Thee Stallion. Well, she is still trending. So let me just click on Megan Thee Stallion. See what they're talking about. Her tour opens up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I saw something here that said she has already sold out Madison Square Garden. Now, Madison Square Garden is no small venue, so shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Dates on the Hot Girl Summer Tour marked as sold out so far. Chicago, the first day in Chicago. Detroit, Michigan. New York, that's Madison Square Garden. Philadelphia, PA. The first date so far in Atlanta, so they're doing more than one date. Tampa, Florida, Houston, Texas. Dallas, Texas, and Baltimore, Maryland. Now, I'm sure once they do Glorilla's hometown, I'm sure that'll be sold out. What do y'all feel? Hold on. What do y'all feel about Glorilla as do you like that pick? Do you think, I think it was a good pick. How do y'all feel about Glorilla being Megan Thee Stallion's running mate? Do you think that was a good pick? Did you expect her? Are you surprised that it's not CardiB who took Glorilla? Well, the CardiB tour is not. You know what I mean? This is kind of like the same situation that happened with Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj, except Nicki Minaj was a little bit further along in the process of her tour. But there was rumors about her wanting to take Ice Spice. But then by the time her tour was ready to really kick off and get announced, Ice Spice got asked by Doja Cat. Or else, especially with her being in a contract with Heavy on it, or else Ice Spice would have been on this Pink Friday 2 tour, without a doubt. But it's kind of like Doja Cat kind of beat her to the punch, and she wasn't fully ready. Nicki wasn't fully ready to go Pink Friday mode. Once that happened, I believe Nicki said, you know what? I'm not taking a rap. I know JT probably thought she had a chance. She's not taking JT. She's not taking JT. JT just don't have enough material. You know, and the bottom line is Nicki Minaj, you know what? She can back you. She'll be cool with you. But if you don't benefit her, she's not bringing you on her tour. Like if it's only going to be something that strictly benefits you, where she doesn't really feel as though, you know what, you're not going to really be bringing much to my tour, right? She's not going to bring you. I don't care how cool she is with you. So I think, you know, a lot of people saying, oh, it's foul, she didn't bring JT. I thought it was a smart decision not to bring JT. But Megan Thee Stallion, plus it's the Pink Friday 2 tour, I'm glad at the end of the day she didn't bring anybody else. Well, she brought Monica, but she didn't bring any more rappers. So Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. Who thinks that's a good combination? So give me a 1 if you think that was a good choice. Give me a 2 if you think she should have chose someone else. And let me know who you would have chose if you were Megan Thee Stallion. I think Glorilla is a perfect pick. Glorilla's got a hot record out. Glorilla's got about 5 records that she could perform. No, I didn't say well, I didn't say Ariana. I didn't say it would benefit Nicki. But what I'm saying is Ice Spice got some records. You know what I mean? Ice Spice is going to draw a crowd. She's going to draw a crowd. Because it may, when she first started, most of her fan base may have been Bob's, but she's kind of branched out now. She done grabbed a couple of Taylor Swift fans. She got a couple of the national fans. So, you know, Ice Spice has started to develop her own fan base. So her bringing her on the tour, it's not like it wouldn't have bring any sorts of, you know, it's not like it wouldn't bring anything to the tour. Wherein JT has what? How many solo records? 2, and none of them really hit. So Ice Spice could perform Munch. She could perform the joint with the Pink Panthers. She could perform her verse from the Taylor Swift joint. She could perform the joints with Nicki Minaj. So, Ice Spice got some joints that she can perform, right? She put an EP out and a deluxe. So it's not like she wouldn't get anything out of Ice Spice being there. She doesn't need Ice Spice there. But if she was to bring anybody, that would probably make the most sense. Plus, she would get a cut of her money. So, right? She would get a cut of her money. So it would have made sense. But what do y'all think? Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion. You think that's a good combination? I think if I was Megan Thee Stallion, you think that she should have bought someone else? I like them. I like Megan and Glorilla. I think a lot of people saying, "Oh, Glorilla with CardiB because they could do the record." Like Megan and Glorilla don't even have a record together, but who knows? They may before that date comes up. If they were smart, they would go release. They would go put a record out, or have a record that they're releasing 3 weeks before the tour. If they were smart, that's what they do. If I was their manager, if I was Megan's manager, I would tell her, "You and Glorilla get together, and I need y'all to do a record together, and we're gonna put it out 3 weeks prior to your tour." Honestly. Johnson said she's agree. Sexy 60 said 2, maybe even 3. Marcel says a good move. Smiling C said, "I think they have one on Glow's album." Glow has a new EP coming out. So that would make sense. Thank you for that, Queso and Smiling C. Glow has a new album coming out, and you might be right. There might be a record with them two on that. But to me, it would make a lot of sense for them to do that. Right? Hold on a minute. Let's share the screen. Let's bring it up so y'all can take a look. These are the dates sold out so far. The tickets just went on sale. And the Madison Square Garden, to sell out Madison Square Garden, I'm going to be honest with you. I had to go to the chart. Plus, I know a lot of people that work at the Garden. So I don't trust no chart. I just ask. I went to the chart, and I'm like, okay, the chart just says chart. I just called up my man. I'm like, is it true? He checked his little chart. He was like, oh, shit. It is true. Now, it's sold out right now, but what happens at the Garden is they start off with, remember, it's 2 Madison Square Gardens. You got the theater part, and then you got the big arena. So when they do concerts at the big arena, they only make a certain amount of tickets available. And then if they sell out, then they'll open up a more of the Garden. And then when that sells out, then they open up more of the Garden. So for the fact that it sold out so quickly, I'm going to assume that they're going to probably open up now the back part, right? Because now for concerts, they don't draw the way they used to. So they kind of like, the arena, I believe, holds 16,000. So I think they only make about 13,000 or 12,000 available at first. And then if those 12,000 sell out, which it looks like hers do, they'll make the other 4,000 available for the whole arena. So the arena holds about 16,000. Let me see what's the capacity? What is the capacity at Madison? Hold on. Madison Square Garden. So the capacity is almost 20K, right? About 20,000. They probably opened up about 15. Since it sold out so fast, that means they're gonna probably make the whole arena available. If she can sell out a 20K arena with just Glorilla, that's impressive. That's impressive. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Megan's an amazing performer. And that's probably what is helping with that. See, Megan Thee Stallion, to me, she's not a recording artist phenomenon. You know what I mean? Like when it comes down to Megan, I'm not really into Megan's records. What I'm into with Megan is her performing. Because her performing is top notch. Like she is, if you don't count Doja Cat, right? If for some people say Doja Cat is a rapper, some people say Doja Cat isn't a rapper. If you're gonna make Doja Cat a rapper, then Doja Cat's the best performer and Megan second. If Doja Cat is not a rapper, if you're gonna say she's not a rapper, Megan Thee Stallion right now is the best female rap performer. And I've seen them all. And I'm not talking about I see them on YouTube. I've seen them all live. And Glorilla is also a very good performer. For someone who has not been in the game that long, I've been very impressed with Glorilla. I've never seen her live, but I've been very impressed with Glorilla so far. And from what I've gotten back from people, they've also said the same thing. Glorilla is a very good performer. She has control of the stage. She brings a lot of people on stage with her, but she keeps control of the stage. Very good performer for her young age, to be in the game. So not that so to just really came in the game. But Megan performing now is to the point where it's just easy. Like it's not even. You know what I mean? It's easy now to her. See if I can find a little clip of her performance. It's not even to the point now. You know what I mean, where it ain't even hard no more. So let's see here. Live. So that tour, I believe, starts in June or in May. May. Right? Tour starts in May. I'm definitely going to try to check it out. Like, I'm not going to I'm definitely going to check it out, though. If I can get to it, I'm going to check it out. I'm not going to make it a must. See what I mean? I'm not going to make it a must, but if I can get out to see them too, I'm definitely going to do it. So for the most part, y'all say that that's a go, right? She should add Cardi. Now, Cardi's going to do her own tour. Like at this point in time, CardiB, you got 5 number ones, you got a Grammy, you got hit rate. You can't be on a tour with someone else now. It has to be your tour, right? CardiB would really be. I would look at her. I would really look at CardiB sideways if she went and got on Megan's tour. I'd be like, wait, whoa. She's supposed to be bigger than Megan, so for her to go get on Megan's tour, I look at her. I would feel some type of way about her doing that. So shout out to them 2 girls, man. The Yeah Glow is crazy. The Yeah Glow goes crazy. And Megan has a lot of songs that in concert are way better songs than they are when just on record. Way better. She definitely has concert songs. Songs that are way better live, right? Than on record. Because when it comes to Megan's records, like I can't even tell you, other than Traumazine and a few records on Traumazine, right? I can't even tell you a Megan Thee Stallion record that I've purchased. Like when I'm interested in Megan, it's when she drops a freestyle. I'm right on them freestyles now. I'll be on them freestyles for sure. But I've never been a Megan guy when it comes to her records. I'm much more bigger fan of Glorilla's records than I am Megan's records. But Megan, when she performs on the mic, listen, and when I see her live, man, that's something to watch. That's something to watch. So shout out to her. I agree. I think it's a good. I think it's a good choice. I think it's a good choice. CardiB never did a solo tour. She's done dates. She's done performances. She's done remember, before when she was supposed to go on a tour with Bruno, remember she got pregnant. She couldn't go on it. But this tour coming up is going to be her first major tour, right? It's going to be her first major tour. All right, so shout out to Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. I think that's going to be a good tour. Let's move on. What's the industry talk on the whole Drake? Oh, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, JG. We're going to get to that. So you said, right, okay, hold on. Banner, CardiB, single, which is enough. And the Shakira collab. So if you do not know, last night CardiB and Shakira put out a collab. At least I know. Listen, I'm not into Shakira's music, but the Shakira fans seem to like it. The Shakira fan says a good record. I understand Spanish. It just takes me a while when they're talking fast. But enough as of right now. Looks like it's going to debut at number 7. Now, this will be the last single before our album. If it debuts, if it goes higher, that would be a really, really, really good look before the album drops. CardiB said, this is it. There'll be no more singles. Right? She said there'll be no more singles. Enough is going to be the last single before the album. Now, give me a 1 if you liked Enough as a single. Give me a 2 if you did not like the record. Give me a 3 if you think the record was just okay. Me personally, I think the record's fire. It reminds me a lot of Up. I loved Up when I first heard it. I loved this record when I first heard it. You know what I mean? Not so much WAP. I hated WAP. Like to this day, I'm not really a WAP guy. I don't care what the numbers did. I'm just not really a WAP person. Like I never really thought the record was fire. I thought the video was incredible. Of course, incredible to look at Megan and Cardi B and whoever else. But I never, ever, ever liked the record like that. Right? Punteria is a collab that she put out with Shakira. So it looks like it's over 1 million views as of right now. So it got to 1 million way sooner than Enough did. I think it's a good look to have that versatility. So she's showing a lot of versatility getting on this record with Shakira. And I think that's a good move, especially when she already has a record out. So she can get herself another top 10 or whatever hit. And then she said on her album, there's going to be some surprises on there. So now a lot of people are asking me, do I think that finally the Beyonce record is going to come out? Do I think the Drake record is going to finally come out? And my answer to both of those is no. And I'll tell you why it's no. It's no for two different reasons. Number one, I think the Drake record was never really decided, and I don't really think that they particularly even liked the record. They got one record with Drake, Offset, and oh boy, what's his name? Quavo. So that that record's outdated. And then her and Drake did another record, but I don't really know if she really liked that record or Drake really liked it or whatever. As far as her record with Beyonce, I just kind of think that ship has sailed. I think that ship has sailed. They were supposed to drop it before. Something happened with one of the producers. Beyonce's not really that fond of, she feels as though the beef that Cardi B has online with Nicki, MInaj, whatever, is going to affect her, because what happens is if that record gets leaked, that affects Beyonce. If that's Beyonce's record with Cardi B. Beyonce don't give a damn about their beef. She thinks it's petty. She doesn't like that dumb shit. But all she knows is, I'm not going to get on record, because then if the record leaks, if they're trying to leak your record just because they are trying to leak your record, that's going to affect me. So we were going to do a record together. The record got leaked, or you told the producer told everybody, so fuck it. We're not going to do it. So me, I'll be shocked. There's a chance to prove me wrong. I don't believe that record will ever come out. I don't believe that record will ever come out. But the album, I'm going to assume if she's going to go on tour at the fall, the end of the summer or the fall, this album to me has to drop before April ends. It has to. It has to drop before the Invasion of Privacy. I honestly think she's going to drop it on the Invasion of Privacy anniversary. And that damn album better be called Defamation of Character. It better be. It better be called Defamation of Character. So, let's see. Punteria, right. Street. So this better be called Defamation of Character. But I love what she's doing. I love going to Gillian Wallow. I love hooking up with the cooking guy. You know what I mean? Everybody. The bottom line is this. People hate to hear it. And even I was like that too before I first met and started conversating with CardiB, right? Even I was looking at like, who's this ratchet bitch or whatever, right? And then we had a conversation like years ago before I got cordial with her. We had a conversation where she was like, "Fuck you, nigga," or something. And she said, "That's just the way we talk in the Bronx." And I said, "I don't know no bitches that talk like that." I think it was one of the times she said, "Suck my dick." She said to me. And then I went on her page and I said, "I hate when girls talk like that. I hate when girls be like, suck my dick. You ain't got no dick." And then she was like, "Fuck you, nigga. That's just the way we talk in the Bronx." And I said, "I know plenty of people from the Bronx. I don't know nobody talk like that." So then she didn't block me, but then I didn't speak to her again for almost a year. And then one day I checked my inbox and on Instagram, and it was like, "Oh, missed video call from CardiB." And I'm like, yeah, okay. Right? I didn't believe it was real. I'm like, yo, whatever. Like, who the fuck is this hack or this person that got CardiB's name? I was like, because I damn sure know it wasn't no damn CardiB. And then I was like, oh shit, that's her page. So I messaged her back and I said, "Was it a mistake? Did you call me by mistake?" So then, like later on that night, I guess she got the message and she called me again. And she was like, "Yeah, I heard your daughter likes Bags in the Coop." And I was like, "Who?" But I guess G told her that. So I'm like, "Yeah, who told you?" She said, and she got a birthday coming up. And I said, "Yeah." So then, like an hour later, I got a video in my inbox of her wishing my daughter happy birthday. And saying, "Oh, make sure you listen to your dad, blah, 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 blah," right? So I was like, "Oh shit." And then at that time, that cameo shit was going on. I'm like, all right. So what's the bottom line here? What's the catch here? How much I owe you for this, right? Because that's when that cameo was hot. And you know, celebrities was charging people $500 for shout outs. So I'm like, yo, what's this gonna cost me? And she was like, huh? And I said, how much do I owe you for this? Because I know you ain't just doing it just to do it. And she's like, you don't owe me nothing. She's like, then you it's your daughter's birthday, right? I'm like, okay. Send that to her. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. So that's how that started. But my point is getting to that was everybody that meet a lot of people before they meet her say the same shit. I don't know if I fuck with her. I mean, like her, oh, she's too ratchet, or she's too emotional, or she's too this, to that. But then when they meet her, everybody says the same thing. So I've never met her personally. I speak to her on FaceTime, whatever. I've never personally met her. But everyone that meets her says the same thing. So I guess there's something, you got to take that, something to that. If everybody, I haven't met a person yet who met her and was like, oh, that bitch is there. I haven't met a person like that yet. I'm sure there's plenty of people that don't like her. I don't know if someone met her and was like, I don't fuck with her. But the cooking guy loves her. Patti LaBelle loves her. You know, they all say the same thing about her personality. Her personality is It's like sunshine in the room. She's down to earth. She's humble. She's very complimentary. Well, so she's going to take that. That's what got her the collab with Shakira. And now she's saying that there's going to be other collaborations coming up on this album, surprise collaboration. So we'll see. But she definitely needs to drop that album. I'm already not as excited. I told y'all back in last April. We're almost at April again. You see how quickly time went? I told everyone back last April that if I didn't get the album before Invasion of Privacy 5th anniversary, I don't really care anymore. Just drop your singles, and whatever singles you drop, I'll review. If they're whack, I'm going to say they're whack. If they're good, I'm going to say they're good. But I'm no longer excited about her album anymore. That was saying when she puts it out, I'll review it. I mean, I'm always going to root for her to win, but I'm not going to come up here and lie either. If the album isn't good, I'm going to be like, nah. Or if the album grows on me or whatever, because I felt the same way about Invasion of Privacy. When I first heard Invasion of Privacy, I was like, this shit is trash. But then I was able to sit with a couple of records and listen to them over. And I'm like, you know what? This album ain't that bad. But at first, like the first 3 or 4 months, I think I may have paid Invasion of Privacy one time. So if Cardi B now that we know that Glorilla is going with Megan Thee Stallion, if Cardi B goes on tour, who do you think Cardi B should go on tour with now that Glorilla is going with Megan? Who is Cardi B? Who should she take on tour with her? Huh? Offset. Oh, hell to the no. Don't even do that. No. I better not even see Offset. Bella said, I don't want to go on tour with nobody. Cardi should bring Lotto and Fendi the rapper. Black Diamond, please. Black Diamond. Cardi B, please don't listen to Black Diamond. We love Black Diamond, but Cardi B, please don't listen to Black Diamond. Don't you bring Fendi. Fendi's whack. I'm sorry. I know Cardi B loved that song, and Cardi B's verse on that song, to me, was her best verse out of all her collabs. To me, her best verse, even more so than Tomorrow. I think her verse on Fendi's song was better than Tomorrow, too. But the Tomorrow 2 verse was crazy. I like the one on Fendi's one better. But Fendi is trash. Don't you bring that girl or boy, whatever she is, on no tour with you. Don't listen to Black Diamond. Lotto. Why can't she add Megan? Oh, because Megan is going to be on her own tour. Jocelyn. Or if Megan's tour is over, it's just going to be ending. Megan's not going to go back right back out on someone else's tour when she just did her own. Nah, she ain't going to do that. Lotto or Normani. Normani got to release a damn album before she going in somebody's tour. I think Normani, I'm going to be honest with you. Now that Cabela, whatever her name is starting to fade out. She had her little run. She had her little 1.5 year run. She's not hitting the same no more. The other girls never did anything, and Normani still don't have an album out. I honestly think that Fifth Harmony will get back together before Normani drops a solo album. Personally, I think Fifth Harmony is going to get back together. Marcel said Cardi should not bring anyone it's time for Cardi to stop being scared and do a tour by herself. Well, Marcel, listen. I understand what you're saying. And as much as I love Cardi B, everybody knows I love Cardi B. But let's just be realistic. Cardi B ain't Nicki Minaj. She can't do a tour by herself. She can't. Not right now. She can't do a tour by herself. Because she's going to have to cut out a lot of these songs that she has previously done in her tour, especially when her new album drops. So she's going to have to cut out a lot of these songs that we've been seeing her do the same routine for 6 years. Right? I already seen the routine for WAP. I've already seen the routine for Up. I've seen the routine for Clout and Bags in the Coop. And I've already seen those routines. It's time for her now to change those routines and cut some of the other songs out. So her set is going to be a little bit more condensed. She's going to need another person. And bringing Lotto, you're going to bring the girls from the South. You're going to get that Southern, you're going to get the Southern buzz. So I think bringing Lotto would be a good idea. I also think that she should bring Lady London. I think she'd bring Lady London, or if she's gonna bring, or she's gonna bring someone from the Bronx, bring Scarlett. That's who I think it should be. Scarlett, I would take Scarlett first before Lady London. I would take Scarlett, Lotto, Cardi B. Scarlett to open, Lotto in the middle slot, and Cardi B in the anchor. To me, that'd be good. She could bring Kim into discussion. What's up, Jocelyn? Yeah, she could do it on a small scale. Yeah, you're right about that. She could do that, but if she's going to do an arena tour, Cardi B needs another act. And that's not a knock on Cardi B. There's not many artists. Like, people, it always cracks me up when I see online and I see all the Nicki Minaj fans saying, "Oh, sold out." She should be sold out. Like, that's not a big deal. That's like saying, "Oh, Beyonce was sold out." She's supposed to be sold out. This is Nicki Minaj's first tour since that other tour ended. She's got a whole new fan base from the last tour. She's got younger kids now who are Nicki Minaj fans. So she damn sure better sold it out. That's not the flex that y'all think. You know what I mean? That's like, an NBA player going to play guys at Rucker Park and winning. Be like, "Oh, they washed them dudes from Rucker." Yeah, they're NBA players. They're supposed to wash the dudes at Rucker Park. Nicki Minaj is still a top female rapper. A lot of people say she's the top female rapper still. She's got a ton of hits. She's still very popular. She has an incredible fan base. Why is it like such a shock? People acting like they're shocked. "Oh, she sold out." Like, yeah, I would hope so. She better sell out with all them fans she got. Right? Now, if they said she wasn't sold out, then I'd be like, "Oh, shit, really?" But everybody can't do a solo tour. You know what I mean? Nicki Minaj can do a solo tour. That's like Drake. That's like saying, "Oh, 21 Savage 21 Savage couldn't do no solo tour. He's not going to sell those venues out. You know what I mean? Drake can, but 21 Savage can't do no solo tour. And expect that he's going to have people with him. Right? Okay, so here's the deal, Bella. Here's the deal, Bella. Let me tell you what they mean by sold out. This is what you mean by sold out. So if you sell the original amount of tickets that was available for purchase from the venue, they call that sold out. Now, let me tell you what happens. A lot of times, you'll get third deal brokers will come and say, give me 1,000 tickets. And they'll purchase it from the venue. And then they're going to go resell that. Right? They're going to go resell it. Now, a lot of times, when they can't sell all the tickets they have before the concert comes, they'll refund their ticket with the people. So that way, when the day comes, there's now tickets available. But that doesn't mean they weren't sold out from before. So I don't doubt that a lot of these shows are sold. Now, of course, people are looking at it on and say, "Oh, it's sold out," but you can't tell me that there's no empty seats. There's no way of you knowing that. But for the most part, that's how big artists sell out. A lot of times, third-party venues buy it, Ticketmaster, ticket scalpers, they'll buy them and sell them for a higher price of what they bought them. And a lot of times, that's how the tickets are available, right? I'm not saying that every single seat in those arenas was filled, but for the most part, she sold out her shows. But like I said, that's not uncommon for an artist of her caliber. And this time around, I do have to say, I haven't seen the show yet, but just judging from the clips, this time around, she is, and I told y'all she was going to be better. I told y'all. She heard all the chatter, all the talk. I even said something. Right? I even said something to Karen Civil, way before the tour. I was joking around like, oh, Nicki going to be rolling on the floor again this tour? And Karen Civil was like, ha, 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 very funny. Nope. So she let me know months ago that she going to be different on this tour. And her stamina looks like she's got her stamina together. She looks great. Looks like she dropped some pounds. Looks like she's got much more stamina. So, and that's what you need for a tour. Now, CardiB won't have any problem with energy because CardiB is an energy performer. But she just has to. What happens is Cardi gives sometimes she overdoes it on the energy, right? And then she'll run out of breath. So when you're headlining a tour, you got to make sure you get your breath control down. You got to make sure you got your stamina down. Just go watch Megan Thee Stallion. Go watch Megan Thee Stallion because Megan Thee Stallion can do an hour and 20-minute set, and she'll be still sounding like she just came out on stage. And she didn't used to be able to do that. But Megan Thee Stallion has now learned and programmed herself to perform. So now when she's an hour and 15 minutes in and the show's getting ready to end, Megan looked like she's still on 10. She still got stamina. She ain't slowed down. She ain't stopped singing. She ain't stopped rapping. She ain't stopped twerking. She's still moving around. She's still got energy. I mean, Cardi B has to get her breath together. Lotto could be like I said, I want Lotto, and somebody said boo, not Scarlett. But Scarlett is the Bronx princess right now. Now, you want to tell me you want to make it a Bronx thing? You want to bring Remy, Scarlett, Lotto? Yeah, I don't know if nobody's going to sit through 4 acts. 4 acts is a little much. Now, I know Scarlett's only going to probably do 3-4 records. She going to get caught with the She going to do, of course, her This Is New York. So she probably going to do 4 records. So it's going to be interesting. I definitely think she'll bring Lotto. But I think that Scarlett would be a good decision. I really do. Lil Kim and Normani, that's not bad. All right, Black Diamond. Let's not do that. We're not going to body shame any of these black women, any of these women of color. If she, if she's on Ozempic, let her be on Ozempic. She ain't the only one. Her boy 50 Cent was on it. Oprah Winfrey was on it. So, hey, if she needs help shedding pounds, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Hell, I'm on Ozempic. I'm on it for diabetes, but I'm not on it for losing weight. But I'm on it because I'm diabetic. So, Cardi B, and I'm going to ask y'all one more time. What will Cardi B sell first week? I want an answer from y'all. Let's say the album drops. Let's say the album drops in April. Y'all tell me right now, and I'm going to give y'all what I think. What's Cardi B doing first week? Keep in mind, Nicki Minaj, bigger fan base, anticipated album, coming off Super Freaky Girl #1. She did 223, right? Nicki Minaj did 223. And her fan base is way bigger. Now, keep that in mind. Now, if you think that Cardi B is going to do more or as much, what you're telling me is the general public is going to make up for the lack of fan base she has, according, as is compared to Nicki Minaj's fan base. So if you're going to tell me that the general public is going to buy in like they did with Invasion of Privacy, then I get it. So let me see. Ariana says 170. Okay. It's a solid number. Jocelyn Thompson says 225. Okay. Black Diamond says 100K. I don't know about that, but okay. Capsule says 175. It's a solid number. Kids says 120 to 150. Okay. This is just disrespectful. Come on, Day One Love. Day One Love, I'm going to assume you're a barb. I'm gonna assume you're Barb. I ain't gonna ask. I'm gonna assume you're Barb. 75 to 85. That's disrespectful, but okay. Smiling. 190 to 200. Jocelyn says 225 to 230. Jocelyn, you generous. You definitely Barty gang. Sexy 60, 150 to 200. That's solid. Hold on. What else? See what else y'all said. Oh, go say it said 227. Okay, so 227. 227. Even if she's a 223, I don't know about that, but 228. Yeah. She didn't do 227. She's 228. Marsha says maybe 235. Yeah, but we can't. Typical Tyson. Sorry, we can only go by what was recorded. We can't go on that. Oh, so and so took this and that because we didn't do it for Doja Cat. With Doja Cat, we just took what was recorded. You know how many illegal downloads got taken from Doja Cat and she didn't get credit for? They don't. I saw the statistics already figured that out. She really should have did 170, but they didn't record those, and they only gave her credit for 70K. So we can't go on what would have, what should have, what she did, what we think she did, what was speculated. She did 228. That's how much was recorded. I mean, I got experience too. Have I in the industry? That's why I respect so much. You an expert. I get it. I understand. What did Kalina say? 0? Oh, no, now you're just being funny now. 165 to 175. Yeah. Pure sales. When I talk about pure sales, no one cares about pure sales anymore, right? No one cares about pure sales anymore. It's streams. The pure sales, no one cares about. We're now in the streaming era. The pure sales era is gone. When people announce first week, they're announcing the total. They don't care about the pure sales. Like they said, Ariana Grande did, what'd she do? 2 whatever, and 70 was pure sales. They're not announcing. They're not talking about the 70. All they care about is the 2 and change, whatever she did on this album. This ain't the 90s. This ain't the early 2000s. Don't nobody care. Everybody cares about streaming now. And Doja Cat got a lot of illegal downloads. That's what everybody does now. Doja Cat got a lot of illegal downloads. Most of these people, that's like me. I'm not buying music anymore. Fuck that. I'm not buying. I'm no longer purchasing music to give to people. I've done all my music purchasing. The only albums I purchase now are old albums that are classic albums that could be worth something. I'm not paying money for CardiB's album. I'm not paying money for a Nicki Minaj album in 2024. I pay money for Pink Friday. I pay money for the Pink print. But in the streaming era, where I could just go on Spotify for free, I'm not paying nobody no damn money no more. You don't have to make me pay to get to consume music. You have to make me pay to consume music. I'll stream the music. I'm not paying them as long as there is a way to consume music for free. That's what I'll be doing. Now, if they make all streaming services make you pay money, then I guess I'll have to pay money to stream. But as long as there, and there is millions of people who feel the same way I do. Trust me, I have given the music industry my fair share of my bread because I physically purchased every single Prince album that was ever released. And you can go back and check how many records, singles, and albums he released. I bought every single one of them. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I spent a lot of money in my lifetime on the music industry. I don't need to spend no more. I don't need to spend no more. So here's what I think. This is what I think. If the album comes out in April, if the album drops in April, just my opinion. Just my opinion. Shit. Just my opinion, Party Gang. If the album drops in April, I'm saying 180. If the album drops in May, 175. If the album drops in June, 170. Every single month that pass, I'm taking away 5,000. I think she's gonna do 180. Because she did 255, 278, whatever the hell, I think it was 255. She did 255 of her first album, and that was with the general public on the bandwagon. Now, 6 years later, the general public is not so much. You don't see the Oprahs and the Obamas and the Denzels. You don't see them talking about Cardi B this time around. You know, if she would have dropped the album 3 years ago, if she would have dropped the album right after Up, like I told her to, if she would have dropped the album right after Up, that second album would have did better than the first. Well, she waited too long, in my opinion. So, just my opinion. We'll see what happens. I said Nicki Minaj was doing 221. I came up 7,000 short, but I was about to close this one. She did 228. I said 221. I'm right in the ballpark. And I think I'm going to be in the ballpark with this. I think I'll be in the ballpark with this. Somewhere around that 180 area. Let's see. Drake. Hold on. What is going on with Drake? And then we'll get to Nicki's Atlanta show. So I know mostly everyone's heard it. Everyone's reacted to it. Let's look at Kai. Let's see what Kai had to say. You know, Kai's always going overboard.
My temperament bipolar. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. niggas clicking up, but pay not be legit, no 40 water, tell them. Aww, yeah.
Aww. Wait a minute.
Yeah, get up with me, fuck sneak this and first person shooter, I hope they...
Come on, stop doing it. I hate when it does that. I hate when it buffers.
Came with 3 switches, I crash out like fuck rap, this Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me, I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos, it's...
I hate Twitter.
Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe, if he walk around... Oh, that's thick. It ain't Andre 3K, think I won't drop the location, I still got PTSD, motherfuck the big 3, nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, boom! What? I'm really like that. His best work is a like.
Look at Kai. Kai don't know what to say.
Pack, nigga, Prince outlived Mike Jack, nigga, boom! For
oh, that Prince outlived Mike Jack was dirty. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty, boy. That was some nasty work. That line was nasty work. Prince outlived Mike Jack. That was nasty work. Now, we also found out with Kendrick going at Drake and J. Cole, we now can figure out that Future and Drake have fell out. I mean, that's just a given. That's just a given. Future and Drake have now fell out. Right? I don't think people could say reaching. I don't think people could say, no, they're not. They're cool. They just put an album out together. They're cool. You're just trying to start trouble, Hev. Right? Let's see what dude's saying.
And Future, first things first, let's get into your future if you don't repent to God today. You see,
what this nigga talking about, man?
In times of battle and strife, there's always one person we can lean on.
Oh my God. All right, nigga, I'm not with all the dumb shit. I'm thinking that he gonna add something on, right? He ain't adding shit on. Hold on. So, no more Future Drake collabs? Probably not. What will Drake say? Kendrick and Future on his head. So Drake and Kendrick don't play with it. So Drake and Future not cool. No, they're not cool anymore. This is Future's record, Marcel, and Future allowed Kendrick to throw shots at him on his record, right? So, and I heard that Future was dropping little breadcrumbs on his album about him and Drake falling out. So if you allowed old boy to come at me on your record, that's like co-signing. That's kind of like was the beginning and end of the end for Nicki and Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z co-signed All the Way Up remix. And on that remix, Remy Martin was taking shots at Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj was like, wait a minute, this is Jay-Z's. Jay-Z is executive producing this record. And Drake was supposed to be on it. He removed Drake. Probably because he knew that they were going to be taking shots at me. So he removed Drake off the record. That was nasty work too, by the way. So Nicki's probably saying, well, this dude can't really be my friend like that, or else why would he allow Remy to take shots at me on that record? And he knew they were about me. So when you do that, That's kind of like you co-signing. I'm gonna give you the story on members only. I'm gonna put it up today. Like the members only is gonna get the full story, just like they're gonna get the remaining story of the Kanye shit. Nobody else, regular people, people who have not joined members only, y'all are just gonna get the version of what happened. Y'all gonna get the commentary, but the members is gonna get the story. They're gonna get the actual tea. People who aren't members, y'all gonna get the commentary. Y'all gonna get my commentary on it. But the people that are members, they're gonna actually get the information. If you want to get the information, hit join. By the way, my Cash App is $Heaven Hollywood. So as far as I'm concerned, Drake and Future are no longer cool. It's no possible way. There's no possible way that they're still cool. Somebody said here, last month, J. Cole dropped a vlog where he said he saw Metro Boomin in the studio and gave him praise. Today, Kendrick Lamar disses him and Drake on a Future and Metro Boomin album. Well, we know Drake and Metro Boomin had beef because of Drake doing the record with 21 Savage. Metro Boomin was complaining, and then remember Drake and 21 Savage album beat out Metro Boomin for Rap Album of the Year, or maybe it was a Rap BET, whatever the case may be. Right? So, 360. Let me take a look and try to match up. Let me try to match up the speed. Maybe that's why it's buffering. Hold on. 360. All right, now. My camera's at 360. So this thing right here should be at 360. Then it shouldn't have no fucking buffering. Like, I'm so tired of Twitter and their bullshit. All right. Cool. Let's see.
He was in there cooking up. I seen him cooking up, and it's just like
it's still buffering.
Everything is just confident steps. You're not judging it. You're not thinking about it.
It should be buffering now.
Level Metro, same shit. I was in the studio the other night, and he was in there cooking up. I seen him cooking up, and it's just like everything is just confident steps. You're not judging it. You're not thinking about it. Level Metro, same shit. I was in the studio the other night.
All right, so that's him giving Metro prop, right? Here's what I don't like. So this is what Future said about Drizzy Drake. Future pretty much talking to Drake. You a number one fan, dog. Now, you know he's talking to Drake because he keeps saying dog. For all my dogs. So he keeps saying dog on purpose. You a number one fan, dog. Sneak dissing, I don't understand, dog. Pillow talking, acting like a fed, dog. I don't need another fake friend, dog. Can't be about a hoe because we sharing, dog. He letting y'all know that these niggas be sharing chicks. In Your Feelings, which is a Drake song. In Your Feelings, nigga, why you playing, dog? Give her back shots while she laying down. Keep the Glock cocked out on trust holes. Top shotter going for the gusto. Like a real dog, I don't mutt hoes. Get the load, you a John Doe. Bubble eye bends on a hoe. Rapping so pretend you a hoe. Now I figure nigga tag a nigga toe. Ain't no tapping in, better blow. Tired of popping pills, but he blessed. So Future is if I'm gonna judge from those words, right? I hate Twitter. Of course they share women, Marcel. They all share women. Then you see Chris Brown? Hold on. Wait a minute. Didn't you hear Chris Brown when he said when they asked him about sharing girls? The same girls in the industry. Chris Brown exposed it. It's a real thing. Right? I'm trying to see if I can find it. I think it's rappers dating the same girl. Speaks on rappers dating the same chick. Okay, I can't find it right now. Shit, nigga, I don't remember what it was, but he talked about how they purposely, right? How they purposely go after other rappers' girls, right? And he said, they purposely do it when especially when they find out, who used to date who. Yeah, I gotta find that video. He was on the Breakfast Club, right? And he spoke about how they purposely go after each other's exes. He said it's like an ego thing. Oh, she messing with him. Oh, let's see why. Let's see why she messing with him. I know I can pull her. She messing with him. That's a way of getting back at your enemy. Chris Brown said they purposely. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make her scream louder than what he did. Oh, I know my shit's bigger than him. I know I can fuck her better. Like he said, that's what they be thinking. He put it on blast and said it's an ego thing, and he gonna try to mess with his girl. That's kind of like the get back. 50 Cent and Rick Ross is the ones that really started that. Going and getting their baby mama and taking them shopping. And then Rick Ross went and got 50 baby mama and took her shopping. Like, so to them, it's kind of like, oh, go get their baby, go get their op. Right? Drake was in his feelings over some girl. He kept saying what would Pluto do? Shareholders and poles. They all fucking together. What's up, Darius? Ariana, I hear you. They tired of Drake. They want him out of the way. That's my feeling. Also, Drake and Future share women. That verse, I'm gonna do the verse breakdown too. I'm gonna make a video, the verse breakdown. I hate Twitter. So y'all know what J. Cole is about. And this is my only problem with J. Cole, right? This is my problem with J. Cole. The last time J. Cole dropped a freestyle, right? He wants to make it seem like it's everybody else. Niggas thirsty to put me in beefs, right? With the whole NBA YoungBoy thing, where it was clearly told that you didn't give YoungBoy a feature, and he clearly said that he pretty much was upset at you. Was J. Cole gonna come back and say, niggas so thirsty they put me in beef, dissecting my words and start looking too deep? So he goes, niggas so thirsty to put me in beef, dissecting my words and start looking too deep. Look at the tweets and start sucking my teeth. I'm letting it rock because I love the mystique. I still want to get me a song with YB. Can't trust everything that you saw on IG. Just know if I diss you, I make sure that you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. Okay, so Kendrick Lamar is making sure ain't nobody thinking he dissing, ain't nobody subbing. He is coming after you, J. Cole. What are you and all that hair gonna do? Drake, he already let you know he's coming for you. What are you and that beard gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Because he basically said, y'all niggas gotta click up in order to match him, and he's by himself, right? So he wants to know who wants smoke. He wants to know who wants smoke. J. Cole, you walk around here saying you're Ali, you're the greatest. So Kendrick is saying, okay, let's see if you're the greatest. You the greatest, but you clicking up. Niggas is clicking up. J. Cole, you know I don't fuck with this light-skinned nigga like this. Me and you were cordial and cool. But you gonna click up with a nigga you know I don't like? And they got the nerve to try to throw the big three shit? Like, oh, I'm not down with you niggas. I'm on you. I'm not on you niggas level. Y'all could be the big 2 and 3 if you want. But I'm the big one. I'm the big me. That's basically what he's saying in his bars. Drake is definitely going to respond. I think because he addressed them both, I think they need to get on a record, and Cole needs to say his verses, and whatever Drake feels that we got to say to him, Drake should go next. Give me the same song, 2 different beats. But when Kendrick said Prince outlived Mike Jack, and then Drake was just on record talking about, I'm 1 away from Michael, nigga, beat it, 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 nigga, beat it. And Kendrick just said Prince outlived Mike Jack. Oh, man. Even though he didn't outlive him by much, he outlived them, even though they both still gone. You know? I don't want no week to pass. Y'all should be ready. Y'all should have something in the clip. You feel me? Y'all should have something in the clip. At least half of it in the clip. Remember when Jay-Z came at Prodigy? Prodigy had Keep It Thorough in the clip. Dun, 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 dun. My niggas bullshitting on the grill. Rest in peace to Prodigy. I don't fuck around, Dunny. Shit is real. Gave birth to your whole style and feel. How do it feel? To hold my dick in public, cock blower. Interclip rap cloner. It's me and you live on stage, shit for Dolo. I smash niggas like you, crash niggas by the pool. He was ready. Age cocky. Did a buck off of your shit and rap my Audi. I snap quick, very touchy. My attitude is all fucked up and real shitty. He was ready for Drake, for Jay-Z. Like, you gotta at least have something ready. They should have known this day was gonna come just back from what Kendrick did on the Control verse. So Drake to me is very calculated. Drake to me had something ready. And J. Cole don't need much time. You know what I mean? He don't need much time. What's up, Ashanti? I don't give a fuck what you sold. That shit is trash. Remember Prodigy told Jay-Z, you rap niggas make me laugh, you crazy ass. I don't give a fuck what you sold. That shit is trash. I keep it thorough, nigga. That was my joint, boy. He got in Jay-Z ass, pause. But Jay, man, like you gotta be ready. You have to be ready. Drake, here's how they're gonna attack you. In silly rap beefs. Remember he told Drake? Remember Jay-Z told Drake before Drake blew up what was gonna happen? Drake, here's how they're gonna attack you. Silly rap beefs aimed at you. In disguise as a favor. Barzini meeting. Watch for the traitors. Told him watch for the traitors. He told him watch for the traitors. And who done turned on Drake? Kanye West. Now Future. Meek Mills at first. A lot of guys have turned on Drake. And according to Drake, he don't know why. He don't do nothing wrong. Drake said, I don't do nothing wrong. I don't know why they come at me. I don't know why they betray me. Jocelyn said she thinks it's J. Cole. Kanye still mentioning Drake. Drake ain't even think about Kanye ugly ass. Pause. He's still worried about Drake. Cash App is Evan Hollywood. If y'all niggas want to send me a Cash App. Hold on. I need to get some fake titties and sit up here like Lovely T. Hey guys. Let me get my screen going, honey. Maybe if I sit up here with some fake titties, maybe y'all will send me y'all send me money like y'all be doing Lovely T. Y'all be breaking Lovely T off. Hey guys. Shout out to Lovely T, man. Doing her dizzle. So let me see, man. Let me see. What y'all would say. Oh, and I'm not real, Black Diamond? Yeah, look. See me starting? Oh, because Lovely T is real. Oh, so I'm not real? So I'm fake? I'm sitting up here, I'm a fake person? I'm not real? I think my voice is real. Y'all talking to Heaven Hollywood. You see me, you saw my pictures, you see me live, so I'm not real? I know, but I would have to have fake boobs because I don't have boobs. So I would have to have fake boobs. I know she don't have fake boobs, but she did get her body done. She said she got her body done. She did something because I seen her last time. I'm like, that's lovely T. She looking mighty younger. But shout out to her. Drake needs a competition. You think they should do a song together? Um, let me know. Okay. Y'all already know what Cole's about. You know what Kendrick's about. And you know Drake. Do you think J. Cole or Drake or both or neither can mess with Kendrick? Respond back to Kendrick. So if you think J. Cole can battle with Kendrick, put a 1. If you think Drake can go with Kendrick, give me a 2. If you think both of them can handle Kendrick, 3. And if you don't think neither one of them can fuck with Kendrick Lamar. We know Kendrick Lamar is something else. We know that. Give me a 4. Kizzy says J. Cole. Lori says J. Cole. Smiler says J. Cole. Black Diamond says she don't think neither one of them can mess with him. Darius says he thinks both. I'm currently in Toronto. I'm currently in Toronto. I'm from New York. My home is in one of my houses in New York. But I currently moved out of the United States because, to be honest with you, I'm moving to Italy in July. But before then, my daughter is in school in Toronto, Canada. So I wanted to come up here and be up here with her for the school year. But in July, during the summer, I'm moving to Italy. I left the United States because I already foreseen Donald Trump being president again. And I had got a reading from somebody that told me that Donald Trump was going to win. Now, she did this almost 4 years ago. She said Donald Trump was going to win. And they told me about the horrible things he's going to do once he gets the black vote. I've been trying to tell y'all, but everybody's around here caping for Donald Trump and thinking it's funny. The person that gave me this reading said that he's not going to go to jail. This is before all this stuff came up. They said he's going to get arrested. They said that he's going to get charges. He's going to get sexual assault charges, which he did. He's going to get charges up from political charges, from trying to sabotage the election. He got all those charges, but they said he will not do jail time, which he did not. And he said he's going to say what the black people want him to hear, because he knows that black people, he feels as though black people are easy to. Now, this is a person whose reading was accurate, right? He said he feels as though black people are easy to manipulate. So that's why he doesn't feel as though white people are easy to manipulate. So the ones that don't like him, he just feels as though they're never going to like him. But he feels as though black people are so easily manipulated, he can change their mind and he can get them to like him. So once he becomes president in November, y'all prepare that next year. I think she told me about April of the following year. Get ready for the shit you about to see. So that's why I said I'm getting the fuck up out of here, at least for 4 years. So this Italian chick that I used to fuck like 8 years ago, for the longest, she was like, oh, yeah, you should come to Italy. You should come to Italy. So I met her on spring break like 8 years ago, pounded her out all summer, right? And then she was like, oh, ever since then, she was like, oh, I wish you moved to Italy. You'd be like closer to me. Woo, 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 woo. So I finally was like, yo, I'm gonna check. And then I was asking her about rentals, and she helped me, get in this condo out there. And I'm going to right now. I'm going to probably do a 4-year lease on it because I don't want to be here when what happens happens. Right. So y'all just be prepared, especially for the ones that's on that. Oh, I want Trump back in. Oh, he's better than Biden. Be ready. Be ready. And I don't want no complaining. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want no crying. I don't want no complaining. I don't want no, oh my God, how can this happen? How could America let this happen? Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Now, let's get back into the fun stuff. Do y'all think that Drake is going to respond first, J. Cole's going to respond first, or do you think they respond together, or they just try to blow it off like, niggas is mad because we're successful, and then just post pictures like, oh yeah, we're the biggest, big as the Super Bowl. Be like, nah, sir. J. Cole is out there giving y'all smoke. You can't come back and act like you didn't hear it. That's one thing they better not do, or else I'm gonna call them pussy. I'm gonna call them pussy. Right? I'm going to call them pussy. Drake coming. Members only live. We could do one, Kizzy. Do it. I would gonna do this one, but Ashanti's a moderator. Who's a moderator that's in here? Hundo. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. My daughter's not gonna let me go to Italy. She's not gonna let me go to Italy that long without her. But see, the holy thing is, I'm gonna try to get my daughter to stay here because my daughter gonna be cutting into my coochie time. She gonna be cutting into my coochie time. I got this Italian chick out there waiting, 100% Italian. I mean, pizza making, lasagna making bitch, like a real Italian bitch. Italian. Yeah, I set up. I was trying to set it up, but I was trying to get a moderator to see if they can make it member only chat. I don't know how to do that, but and with patience there, Ashanti, just let me know something. Do you have the capabilities? I'm not saying to do it right now. Hold on. Do you have the capabilities to make something members only chat? Just let me know if you can do it. I'm not. Don't do it. I'm just saying, do you have the capabilities of doing it? Because when I do the live through StreamYard, it's hard for me to change it. Right? So I know y'all heard the Kendrick joint. Oh boy, oh boy. Kendrick Lamar and Future took shots at Drake and Metro Boomin. So here's what Kendrick said. That's nasty. Oh man, Kendrick, that is nasty. That's nasty work. With all his dogs gonna be buried. This K9 is also a dog. He's called K. This K9, a 9 is a gun. All your dogs gonna be buried. You're gonna have to visit the pet cemetery because your dogs, he's gonna bury all your dogs, and to go visit them, you got to go to the pet cemetery. Oh my God. Yo. Prince outlived Mike Jack, nigga. That's nasty. That's nasty. Ooh. What y'all think? The Drake fans? The name of the Kendrick song is called Like That. Oh yeah, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something that I put on my other Twitter. You said it's funny that you said you see ASAP Rocky like Metro's post. Let me show y'all something. I dropped this and went on about my business and didn't let people know. On my Heaven Hollywood Twitter, because I was talking to somebody before I went live. So on my Heaven Hollywood Twitter, that's my personal Twitter, but you have to understand something. I was in the porn industry for close to 4 years, so I have a lot of porn friends. I have a lot of porn star friends, so my Heaven Hollywood Twitter has a lot of porn stars on it. Like they're my friends, right? So that's why I don't really look at these people with the fake Heaven Hollywood accounts. Niggas made fake Heaven Hollywood accounts. Like, really? It's not my account, nigga. Hold on. Let me show you what I tweeted. So for all y'all who are not following me on Twitter, that's the Heaven Hollywood Twitter, right? So can y'all see that? All right. So check this out. Here's what I tweeted 3 hours ago. Because I got off the phone with someone. Now, this is why he's liking Metro's post. It says, studio, behind the scenes shit. ASAP Rocky recorded a Drake diss record, basically telling him keep Rihanna's name out his mouth, directly or indirectly. And he allegedly also has Pusha T on the record. Pusha T is coming back on some, oh, you ain't had enough? You taking these little sub shots after I've already ended you? Where was this energy after Story of Adidon? That's the type of time Pusha's on, from what I hear. Pusha is saying, wait a minute. Why when this is over with, you acting like you want smoke? But you didn't want no smoke when I dropped the story of Adidon and told everybody you are hiding a child. Let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing Border Patrol. Ooh. I said Drake is catching all sorts of smoke in 2024. I will give you more details what I got. So y'all just got an exclusive. Y'all just got an exclusive. Kizzy, these people are crazy on here. You gotta remember, before, when I used to be out, right? When I was in the porn game, I got really popular, right? And then I started doing block TV. So block TV is where I really got all of my connections in the industry, even more so than when I worked for a record label. Like when I worked for the record label, that was years ago, and I was new in the game. So I didn't really get too many connections from that. It wasn't until I went out to Hollywood for a while and started doing the porn shit, and then came back and started working for ESPN. That is when I really started getting my connections. So, well, he could, but I guess him putting Pusha on the record, Pusha had to. You knew sooner or later he was going to respond back to Drake and all these. Oh, it ain't over. This still ain't over. This, that, and the other. I'm gonna have a grudge against you niggas till I'm 75. Right? Pusha's gonna come back with, I told you it was just level 1. But then you fell back. You said you didn't want to rap no more. But he took shots at Pusha on the Jack Harlow record. He took shots at Pusha during 6 a.m. in Charlotte. And Pusha hadn't said anything. Now Pusha T, now ASAP probably gave Pusha a record to motivate him. And for what I hear is they got that record just waiting. Because what happens is when guys make diss records, they'll make sure they send some sort of shot, either a tweet, an email from somebody to let you know, like, yo, we heard that Pusha T and ASAP got a record dissing you. So they want you to keep their name out your mouth. Because if you don't, they're going to release this heat. It's up to Drake at that time to say, fuck them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about them. Or for him to say, let me fall back. Right? Hey, what's Pusha going to rap about now? He does this every year and goes back into hiding. I'm not impressed. Well, we don't know what else he has on Drake. Remember, at the end of Story of Adidon, he said, we just going to pull this back layer by layer. That's right. It's about to be a surgical summer. And you can't talk about you upset. He said, Volume 1, we just going to pull it back layer by layer. So he made it seem as though, and he kind of psyched Drake out. Because Pusha made it seem as though, like, you don't know what else I got. I could have your baby mama on a tape. I could have text messages from your baby mama. You don't know. He wasn't sure because he was shocked that he had this. He don't know whether Rihanna done hit up Pusha. especially Pusha's cool with A$AP Rocky, and A$AP Rocky is smashing Rihanna. You don't know what Rihanna still got. She might have some shit that got Drake out here looking crazy. Never know. Hey, Poco Loco. See, but Kizzy, here's the thing. Drake has already spilled on Pusha because Pusha ain't got really no secrets. There's no really any more secrets on Pusha that haven't already been done. Oh, you could say you wasn't really a drug dealer. He mentioned his wife, but the only thing that would have hit is if Drake fucked his wife before. If Drake didn't fuck his wife before, then that really didn't hit. That I told you, if you mention my name, I'm gonna let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. So that wasn't really a hard bar. Pusha was just upset and looking for a reason to drop Story of Adidon. So he said, "Oh, because you mentioned my wife," even though Drake didn't mention his wife in a disrespectful way. He said, "You're mentioning my wife." He was just looking for reasons to go off. Oh, okay. Drake did say, "I could see a wall of y'all and run right through." He did. Now, listen, we're not going to get it twisted and say Drake ain't got no bars. Drake got bars. He got bars. I'm already known as the GOAT. What's the name? Kendrick Lamar, I heard, is still pissed off about that CNI, that C and green line. Just bring me closer to God. I'm already known as the GOAT. Try to come near and you won't. I already packed the garage. None of these shits is a Dodge. None of these shits is a rod. None of these shits is a... Ah! Oh, man. They said Kendrick was hot, boy. Kendrick was hot. He was livid. Yeah, he's still livid. Yeah, but Mr. Smith, I think his secrets has already been out. So that's the thing. And he's not popular enough. This is where Drake's popularity plays against him. Pusha T is not popular enough for people to care. You see what I'm saying? So if Drake comes out and says, "Oh yeah, you got beat up in the 10th grade, here's the video," no one's going to really care. He's already came out and said, you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s. The cousin said it was him and then your brother and then you. So you don't rap what you do, you just rap what you knew. Okay, he already came out with that. But then Pusha said, drug dealing aside, ghostwriting aside. In other words, I won't talk about your ghostwriting, right? Okay, let's put the drug dealing stuff aside. And I'll put the ghostwriting stuff aside. Let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Man. And I know the Drake fans and Drake try to act like it didn't bother him that he was talking about his parents. I'm sorry. As much as Drake loves his mom and dad, that had to sting. It had to sting because he pretty much used his relationship with his father against him. He pretty much said, "You're parading your father around like a monkey in a monkey suit by Steve Harvey. Meanwhile, your mother is 70 and lonely, ain't married. She keep losing, but you keep parading your pops around. I'm sorry, that had to sting. It had to sting. Anybody that and the way you can tell it sting, Drake's father stayed off Instagram for like a year after that. Dennis Graham get off the gram. Remember when Dennis Graham was on the gram every day? What's up, Bobby Ruffin? Remember when Dennis Graham was on the gram every day? When he said, Dennis Graham, get off the gram, bitch, I'm on one. You didn't see Drake's pops on Instagram for like a year and change. That's facts. That's fact. So what he was saying about his parents did hurt. Head wouldn't nap enough. That's nasty. Afraid to grow. Remember how Drake used to have like he wouldn't grow his hair out, but he didn't have it short. Afraid to grow it because your fro wouldn't nap enough. And you know Drake's always had that complex about black. Is he black and white? Is he Jewish? Is he black? Is he white? Is he biracial? He's always had that. I'm not black enough. I'm not white enough to be with the white crew. I'm too black to be with the white boys, but I'm not black enough to be with the black guys. Yo. So we're going to wait for that and see. Pusha T allegedly, well, ASAP Rocky allegedly is had enough of Drake talking about Rihanna. He done said that we done been through the blim. I'm blim for real. I just say what I feel. You need to stop running back to your boy. He's a waste man. So ASAP Rocky feels as though that was shots at him. He also knows that Drake was taking shots at him on Certified Lover Boy when him and Rihanna first started. Then Drake unfollowed ASAP Rocky, which, by the way, a lot of people don't know. I heard that ASAP Rocky cried when Drake unfollowed him. And not because, I want Drake to have a follow, but it's that ASAP Rocky owes so much. He holds a lot of debt. He says a lot of debt of his career. He feels as though he owes to Drake because he said Drake was the first one to bring him out. He said when he didn't have to bring me out and nobody else believed in and no one take a chance on me, and Drake bought me out during his tour. And he said he didn't have to do that. And he said, because of that, I will never hate Drake. So when Drake unfollowed him, it hurt him because he feels like his career is a part of the reason why he's had the career even that he has, the little career that he had, is partially because of Drake. So when Drake unfollowed him and then he's taking little shots or whatever, it hurt him. So it's just nuts, man. But day one, just because he got with Rihanna, that's not ASAP Rocky's fault. It's nothing against Drake. They weren't together anymore. So what, is nobody ever supposed to date Rihanna again? That's cool, because Drake didn't want her. If you didn't want her, Drake ain't he sure enough ain't sparing people's ex-girlfriends. He went and hopped up on Tahiri when she broke up with Joe Budden. He hopped on Rihanna when she broke up with Chris Brown. So he was probably like, okay, But we've been friends with benefits for years. Even when him and Drake was friends, Rihanna was still popping that coochie for ASAP Rocky every time either one of them was single. They've been friends with benefits for years. They just made it official and supposedly exclusive. So I don't really think he thought that Drake was going to take it like this. Y'all broke up. You know what I mean? You had her, but you obviously didn't want her like that. Or else, you wouldn't have been doing the shit you're doing. You wouldn't have got caught with India Love allegedly on the tour bus. You wouldn't have had the Gonzalez twins sitting on your lap, right? You wouldn't have had all the girls in the backstage during his Nevada show. So he figured, I guess you didn't want it. And then you wouldn't have went out and got Sophie pregnant. You know what I mean? So ASAP probably figured like, well, he don't want Ree. So I might as well soup that up. I want her. That's where it goes. Yeah, the Nicki segment of the live has ended. Because no. One thing I did want to bring about Nicki. Hold on a second. There is one thing I did want to bring up about Nicki Minaj. Right? Shout out to Nicki Minaj, who bought out Waka Flocka, 2 Chainz, right? Waka Flocka. What is it? Hold on. And I think Scrappy? Did she bring out Scrappy? I don't know if she has a record with Scrappy. Okay. And then they said she got very emotional on the song. So this is her in who? Monica? Okay. Hold on. I want to just try to get that footage. Is this it? Hold on, guys. Oh, I hate when the Bobs do that. It'd be louder than her. I hate when the Bobs do that. I'll say this. All right, so anyway. Hold on. Live Atlanta. Hold on a second. So who was it? It was Waka Flocka. It was 2 Chainz to do Bees in the Trap, which is one of my favorite Nicki songs. Bees in the Trap is one of my favorite Nicki songs, and it might be my favorite Nicki video. She looks so ill in that video. So So Deb has been hanging back around, I see. Maybe just she probably getting with Deb like for her Atlanta shit, right? Marcus Jones said, "Thank you for the incredible soul out show in Atlanta tonight. This was my first time ever seeing you live since you hit the scene with Playtime is Over. All those years ago, you and Monica Denise killed it." And then here's some people still tomorrow. Oh, they aren't sold out. I already explained to you about how that happens. Why, whenever I'm not looking for footage, I see it all up and down my timeline. But when I'm looking for some shit, I can't never find it. But I had a lot of people hit me up. I know my girl Idris, shout out to Idris. She said she went, and Idris is not a huge Nicki fan. And she said it was crazy. So that's what I'm looking for more so than anything, right? I'm looking for people who are not necessarily barbs and people who aren't anti-Nicki. Because I'm never going to get a right? I'm never going to get a clear non-biased answer. It's either going to be over the top one way, under the top another way. Here's DJ Holiday with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj mixtape is done. She's the future of hip hop for the females. Now, I see 42 Doug was there. Lil Scrappy. Okay, so Nicki Minaj bought out Lil Scrappy. Why? I have no idea. I didn't know they had a record together, but he is from Atlanta.
Right there, like Shawty always been looking out since forever. She always Shawty always look out. Just want to say I appreciate that. Want to say I appreciate my fans. You know what I'm saying? The good times and the bad times, we be rolling. You feel me? You did. Atlanta, I'ma always rep you. I'ma stay repping you. You know that. That's how we do it. Other than that, I'm out to go get something to eat.
Scrappy looks good. He lost a lot of weight. He looks good.
For last night, that was
Nicki Minaj has some folk. Ooh, wait a minute now. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I see she doing the sex beta kitten just here, but over here, what we got going on? Okay, Nicki. Looking good. Looking good. Let's see. Yeah, people always got to mention Cardi B. Watch for it. You can't go to a Nicki post and talk about Nicki Minaj. You're gonna be mentioning Cardi B. Here was the Roman pose. The funny thing is, she still looks the same too. She still looks the same with it. She's having a lot of fun this tour. You know, when you hear her talk about it, she's gonna say it was kind of like a, you know, a classic Roman pose. So, who went to the show in Atlanta? Who went to the show in Atlanta? Definitely lost a lot of weight. She looks great. She looks great. You know, her face is always going to be on point. The only time Nicki's face is an issue is when she's, you know, a little tad bit overweight. You can see the weight in her face a lot. But like I said, she prepared for this tour, nutrition wise. She cut back on a lot of stuff that she was no longer doing. Here's Bees in the Trap, one of my favorite Nicki songs. She bought out 2 Chains. Nicki's gonna bring out more guys. She's always gonna bring out that. She's always been the one that brings out more guys than girls. That's so hilarious. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me change the what you call it. God, I hate Twitter, man. All right. This game reminds me of Snoop. So annoying. Well, that was 2 Chains. That was cool. That was cool. So far, y'all can give me your honest opinion, please. So far from what you have seen, are you surprised at Pink Friday 2 so far? One, if you are surprised at how well it's went, or if you think it has not went that well, you can put a 2 in the chat. But tell me why you don't think it's went well. But I told everybody before this tour, I said, she's going to be, now she's never, to me, she's never going to be Doja Cat, right? Nicki's never going to be, oh, she's such an amazing performer. That's just not what she does, right? What Nicki does is hit you with hits on top of hits. She's going to have the crowd singing her hits, right? She's going to have you reminiscing about certain songs. And she'll perform a little bit. But performance never been her strong suit. But she's got so many hits, it's like nobody really cares. Right? Me, I'm be surprised. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not surprised. Because I told y'all, she said this tour and this album, she's got a lot riding on this album and this tour. So that's why she's taking this tour much more serious than she's taking tours in the past, right? So I'm really not surprised. I always thought that she was going to kill this tour. I always thought she was going to kill this tour. So Nicki Minaj has one, for people asking, Nicki Minaj has one deal, one album left on her deal. One album left on her deal. Once she does that, she can then do stuff strictly through Heavy on It, and she can be fully independent and then just go get a distributor if that's what she wants to do. Now, that's a lot of hard work. Will Nicki be willing to put in that hard work, being a mother, and especially the odds of her possibly having another kid within the next year? Because she always stayed in the past. She don't want one kid. So she might be actively pursuing, especially at 41, she might try to get pregnant quick so she can have a companion for Papa Bear. Right? Kev, why does she have so much writing on this album tour? Okay. She has a lot writing on this album tour because I'm surprised that she actually locked in giving us, hold on. Thank you from the member Angel. I'm surprised that she actually locked in giving us Little, dancing, guest artist, and remembering her words. Yeah, she had a problem in the past with remembering lyrics. Maybe it's a Queen's thing because Nas has that same problem. But the reason why she has a lot riding on the album tour is because it's coming down to the end of her contract, and Republic is not really helping her. So a lot of the things that normally Republic covers, she's pitching in to cover on her own. Not everything, but if they're only giving her a certain amount of budget for marketing or whatever, she's going to pitch in, and whether it's paying TikTok dancers or paying extra dancers or paying Casper Smart, because Republic's not doing that. Nicki Minaj is paying Casper Smart. And if this goes off without a hitch, she stands to make a lot of money on this tour. Because once again, it is the Pink Friday 2 tour that always it's going to attach to the Pink Friday. So she has a lot riding on tour for the success of it. And that's the reason why she stopped mentioning Rock Nation. Did y'all notice? And that's something else that I explained to y'all in members only. Remember how she was just going off on Rock Nation and Megan? And then the Grammys happened. You notice Nicki Minaj didn't even say anything about what happened at the Grammys? When last year she had a fit when they found out that Super Freaky Girl wasn't going to be in the rap category, and she was talking about the Grammys and this, that, and the third, and she got Queen Radio and everything. If you notice, she didn't say a word. Because what I told y'all, I got the word back that if you want to say Jay-Z, if you want to say Desiree, or if you want to just say Rock Nation, you can say whoever you want to say. They didn't take too kind. And it got back to them. Now you have to remember something. You can say, oh, well, Nicki can say what she wants. But you gotta remember something. Who's sponsoring her tour? Who's sponsoring her tour? Live Nation. Who's a part of Live Nation? Rock Nation. Who's a part of Rock Nation? Jay-Z. So I heard Jay-Z was on some, look, if I was you, this tour hasn't happened yet. If I was you, I'd keep my mouth closed. You might need to wait until after the tour is over, before there is no tour. Stop mentioning my wife. Stop mentioning Desiree. Stop mentioning me. Or else you're going to be finding a new sponsor for your tour. And if you notice, she didn't say one thing about getting jerked at the Grammys. She didn't say one thing since then about Desiree. One thing about Rock Nation. Now, maybe she'll wait until her tour is already over. Maybe she'll wait till the tour gets over and then start popping shit. Oh, by the way, I forgot this. So I think they've come to whatever understanding they're going to come to. Keep my name out your mouth. That's the understanding. And then she said, you know what? This tour has to go on. So let me just play it cool because I know my tour has to go on. And so far, she hasn't disappointed. So kudos to Nicki Minaj. She has not disappointed so far from what I heard. The music industry is very corrupt, but you have to look at it like this, Geraldine. Say you're working for Cablevision, right? Say you're working for Cablevision. And now you go online, you work for Cablevision, and you go online saying, Cablevision ain't shit. They such and such and such. They terrible to their customers. You know what I mean? I just waited online I just waited on the phone for them for 20 minutes. Nobody came. Fuck Cablevision. Terrible company, right? And you're saying that on a public platform. And Cablevision comes and says, you're talking bad about the company you work for. If you say one more word, you're fired. If you don't got nowhere else to work, guess what? I bet you don't say another word. I bet you won't say another word. I guarantee you won't. Especially if you ain't got another job. She did. The thing with the Grammys was very suspect. That's why I was shocked she didn't say anything. This is way more suspect than Super Freaky Girl not getting put into a category. This was way more suspect. Tell the website said it, put it up on a teleprompter, and people in the award shows thought they definitely saw her name. So, anyway, 266 of y'all in here. I thank y'all. Cash App is Heaven Hollywood. Y'all can stop by the comments. I just put out a couple of new videos. I'm doing some videos tonight. I'm definitely going to get on those members only joints. I got to finish up the Nicki Minaj members only. I'm also going to be doing some other members only shit that y'all don't know about. Guess that's it, man. I'm fucking tired. Like, I've been getting more and more tired lately because I'm staying up to 6, 7 o'clock in the morning working on this project. My ass is sitting here with my fucking eyes closed. I kind of feel as though that was personally attacked and they were trying to bait her to say something. Well, you mean the Grammy stuff? You feel what was the personal attack? Jay-Z, what he said about the Grammys? Because before that, they weren't really saying anything. She was the one doing all the talking. She started going off on Jay-Z about Doja Cat. You know what I mean? And then, oh, Desiree got this, they got this. So, and the whole thing with Megan. But I can truly say, I'm glad Nicki Minaj decided it ain't about being tough. It ain't about, oh, they can't make me stop. It's just about being smart. And Desiree is not one you really want to fuck with. You know, she's unpredictable. She's already been a snitch. So you already know she don't give a fuck about nobody. She's already been a snitch. She's already snitched out her organization. So she'll snitch out a Mexican cartel. God only knows what she'll do to a nigga. So I'm glad. I hope Nicki had that train of thought. Like, look what she did to a Mexican cartel. So you know what she'll do to me. You know she ain't got no care for me. Right? Trump. I'm not going to do the Trump stuff. I'm not going to do the Trump stuff here. I'll do the Trump stuff on my members only. So for people that want to click, because not a lot of people care about Trump. So I'm going to do the Trump stuff on my members only. And that way, if you want to hear about it, you can click on it. And this way, you're not forced to hear about it. Right? But I believe we covered everything, guys. We covered everything nice and smoothly without any hiccups. People are going to feel how they feel. Shout out to CardiB, Volcanis. Shout out to Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion. And you got to shout out Nicki Minaj, man, for the job that she's doing on tour. And shout out to the big three, even though he don't want to be called the big three. Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. I'm interested in what's going to happen. I'll be doing a couple of more videos on some of the other stuff. And remember, the Cash App is Heaven Hollywood. Hit me up, y'all. Yo, thank everybody. Thank y'all for everything. If you're not a member, join, please. Share this channel with your friends. Let them know that your boy got everything covered. I guess I'll holler at y'all, man. I love y'all to pieces. Thank you for your support. Peace.